Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you all for hopping aboard with me for another video. This video is a reaction to the Swedish group Sabaton for the song and video The Last Stand. Now, about a week or two ago, I did the Dan Vask cover to this song, and I was told in the comments, go check out the original band and version. And I was also told that the group is called Sabaton. So I was ignorant. I didn't know. So y'all corrected me. Thank you for that. I welcome the correction because I want to get it right. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Thank you all for joining. Let's ride. Man, so I'm seeing, I'm seeing the in America we call it, the devil horns, right? It has different names, different versions, I guess you could say. But in rock and roll is you do the devil horns. I'm seeing people in the crowd doing that, right? But there's also a college here in America called University of Texas Longhorns, right? Longhorns is a type of cattle, and they have horns. So they say, horns up, and if you go against Texas, you say horns down. So you do it opposite, point it down. So there's different, I've learned that a lot of times with these hand signals or different logos and emblems, depending on where you are around the world and also throughout history, right? Maybe a certain time period, certain things represent certain things at certain times, right? In certain places, but it doesn't represent that same thing worldwide. There are a lot of things like this, right? So anyway, like a great example is the swastika. Everybody just associates that with the Nazis of Germany, right? But there's other cultures that have used the swastika symbol for a whole other reasons, right? So anyway, I did notice that, and from the Dan Vask version, I know kind of what the song is gonna be about. So I'm just kind of interested to see the performance of how they do it. So anyway, let's jump back into it.
In the heart of the Holy See, in the home of Christianity, the seed of power is in danger. There's a foe of 1,000 souls. They've been abandoned by the Lord. The fall from grace will pave their path to damnation. Then the 189 in the service of heaven, they're protecting the holy line. It was 1527. Give their lives on the steps to heaven. Thy will be done. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword, give their lives so boldly. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, in the name of His glory, for the faith, for the way of the sword, come and tell the story again.
Man, I'm not sure where they are, performing this. I don't know if they're in their homeland of Sweden or if they're wherever they are. There are a lot of people at this performance. Like it's always interesting to me to watch other groups from around the world perform and just see how they do their performances, right? And I mean, a lot of this looks like I could see this being an American group, right? I mean, clearly when he sings, I hear a strong, that European accent, that Swedish accent within the song. But the performance itself, it looks very much like we have these type of performances in America where you got the bright lights, the setup is pretty much the same. You got the big screen behind them. They got a lot of people in the crowd. There's probably 10,000 people in the crowd, maybe more than that. But yeah. So anyway, let's keep going, man. It's a lit performance. Everybody in the crowd is dancing. Everybody.
42, along the secret avenue, there's now Sant'Angelo is waiting. They're the gods of the Holy See, they're the gods of Christianity, the God through history is made with salvation. They're the 189 in the service of heaven, they're protecting the holy line. It was 1527, give the rights on the steps to heaven. Thy will be done. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword, give the rights of holy. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, in the name of His glory, for the faith, for the way of the sword, come and tell the story again.
And my favorite part, y'all. I got to go back. And he got to sound good too, man. The lead singer, like he's got a very unique roughness to his voice, but very very strong. It almost reminds me of that guy from the group Disturbed. It's kind of like that gruff sound, but good vocals though. But anyway, this is my favorite verse right here, y'all. Annihilation, capitulation, salvation. Y'all know.
Annihilation, recommendation, reincarnation, heaven is your destination. Triumph for salvation, with dedication, no capitulation. Annihilation, recommendation, reincarnation, heaven is your destination. In the name of God. For the grace, for the might of our Lord, for the home of the holy, for the faith, for the way of the sword, give the rights of holy. For the grace, for the might of the Lord, in the name of His glory, for the faith, for the way of the sword, come and tell the story. Give the lives of holy, come and tell the straight story again.
Okay, man. Okay. Shout out to Sabaton. That was a good performance. I like how they had the back screen was like showing like warriors, like got swordsmen and everything, like they going to battle. I like that. I like that. That was a good touch. And that song is just unlike anything that I've known about, because I've never really tapped into the whole heavy metal scene really, and then especially the heavy metal scene where they glorify God. Because when I grew up, all right, I'm in Alabama. When I grew up, heavy metal was like seen as like a demonic, evil type of music, right? Because you had like Black Sabbath, Metallica, whatever other groups. Y'all know the groups better than I do, but they were nothing about glorifying God, right? It's just it's rock, and there's even songs where they talk about Satan and that type of thing, and that's the way it's viewed here. That's where I grew up. That's how I viewed it. So I never got into that, right? But I had no problem listening to rap growing up, right? Where they were talking about all kind of demonic activities. But anyway, that type of music was just different though. Like I just never got into the heavy metal, that screaming or whatever. I always thought about screaming into the mic. But I'm looking at guys where Dan Vaz can show me a different side to heavy metal music, and then I'm watching these guys perform the same, their song, and it's metal, but it's not that shouting with no singing, going on. Like they're singing a song, they're performing a song, and the song has meaning behind it. It's not just a bunch of words about partying and getting high and drunk and being with all these women and all that. It's good music, good music with a good purpose. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for riding with me for another video. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all thought about this group and their performance. And are you a person that's into heavy metal music? Did you grow up listening to it? Is it something new to you? Do you have the views that I had about it when I was growing up? Let me know down in the comments. Leave me a like, share the video with a friend, and of course, hit that subscribe. I appreciate you for doing so. This was the Captain's Quarter Show. I was your host, L. Milliner, the Captain. Until next time, I am gone.